Yo, welcome to another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. So after a couple trials and errors, we finally got everything right. So now we're gonna go ahead and get right to it. I'll see you on the other side. Let's go. Hey, what's going on? Good morning, my neighbors, to another episode of Get Rich and Fit Tryin. We got a lot to do. We're gonna see if we can find ourselves some money. Had a little bit of a red day today, but it doesn't mean that it's our destiny to stay red for the rest of the week. If you don't have that like or subscribe or that bell button hit, I'll tell you, you're missing out. We have some great opportunities, great information. So take the opportunity right now and go ahead and click the button. Greatly appreciate it. Alright, if you're not part of the show, or you haven't been here before, the way we operate is all open and range breakout. So we're going to be looking for this bad boy to go ahead and take over. Let me make sure I don't have nothing going wrong with any of my other stuff. Let's make sure that this is completely locked. Yep, it's not locked. Let's fix that problem. There goes our bell. Alright, all that's locked in. And we are off to the races. Hey, good morning, Harvey. How are you? Alright. I'll take a green day too. I'll take one of those. Alright. So far, everything looks like it's trying to find ways to pop up. Kind of do a little quick look. We did have some news that came in. There was durable goods. It's bullish for the dollar, so it does have some effect there. So we're probably going to see some impact over here on the dollar. We was trying to get into the bottom of that order block down here, and looks like we are failing to hold that down. So it's probably going to go ahead and try to push its way back up. So that could be a little bit of a catalyst for the market to come down. So just keep that in mind. Let's go back over to NQ. Well, we still getting a little bit of a pop. We're still sitting on top of J Powell's candle. This is J Powell's candle right here, and that bad boy is something amazing. I know. Oh, let me get rid of the news. You're probably annoyed by the news. Let me switch it up. Just a picture of me. That's it. Oh, on your end, I probably didn't share the output. Got you. I got you, hubby. I know, man. I'm all hiding it away from you. I got you. Ah, that's what it is? I was actually playing this up around 6 o'clock this morning to play to the upside, and it was working its way up, and then out of nowhere it just got smacked right back down. So I find it hilarious that we're back here again. It looks like they're going to go ahead and try to recapture. Unfortunately, they already liquidated that whole entire move, so I didn't really care to try to get back in again. And I have this backwards. Let's go ahead and redo that again. So right now, it looks like we got ourselves 48875. That is our strange danger zone. So that's what we're going to keep an eye out on. See how that works out. Let me go look at some of my alerts. SPGI, Auto Nation. Okay, that's an interesting one. CLAC, KLSC, NOC. I'll check that out in a bit. Very interesting tickers going on over there. I like to keep my eye out on what's popping. Still push it up, huh? That's how y'all feel? I guess they just grabbing a whole bunch of liquidity at this point. Hold on. Let me get to the 2 minute. Oh, what did you do? You waited? Uh, oh, it's coming up to it? Oh, okay, got you. No, I got you. I totally understand that. That's what they do in the market. They do just enough to go like, ha, look, you better get out the way, and then boom, they go. Just enough to scare you. I see a fair value gap that we could be targeting right here. I think that's what they want. But I thought they wanted that at like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. This was the rejection I was talking about, Javi, around here. So I was actually in this upside, and then they liquidated all the way back down to here. So I was like, oh, you know what? Let me leave that alone. We're sitting above 23,500, which is going to be a strong psychological level. That's the area we keep rejecting off of course, for that fives, zero, and zero. That's like three numbers that ends with five or zero. Very, very key, very, very psychological. Can have strong market reaction. I'm expecting the volatility to really kick up around here. See if there's any other alerts that pop up for me. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. No, not really. That was the move from 7:30. Yeah, nothing really. Just taking our sweet time. We got about 8 minutes until the candle closes. A lot of chaos can happen because there's just so much noise in the market. Mm, that was a nasty hit. They're kind of trying to slam it down. Echo Star stock rockets 75% on AT&T deal to buy wireless spectrum for 23 billion. AT&T has money? I thought that stock was getting beat up. Oh, they about to flip this thing all red after that pop up. That was about 23 points. No, not even. That was 50. Almost 50 points. Yeah, still waiting, still waiting. And they noticed they couldn't take the 400 level, so they just went ahead and just dropped again. Just looking for a spot. That's all. Uh, doesn't look like it can. They want that J Pow candle to come down. There goes a bounce. Nasty little bounce there. Okay. Where's my other group? Must have messed something up. There we go. I think I'm gonna risk like $68 on the next signal on my alert. At 4 minutes and 35 seconds. Looks like it's gonna be possibly upside. Oof, what a smack. As we try to take on that 500 level. Yeah, 4 minutes, 3 minutes and 44 seconds. And then we could look for our opening range. Our opening range to upside is going to get tricky because we got this fair value gap. That's what I'll be targeting, which will be this area right here. Nothing really on the downside except points, like these levels. That's about it. And then when we get past that fair value gap, I would love to see it close above it. That's probably what we would be our target. Um, I want to get in now, but I'm trying to be specific. That way we don't break away from our structure and our tradition. Don't fill the fair value gap yet. Get in there and reject. Come on down. Come on down. Yeah, that's the fair value gap. This is where the sellers are trying to step back in. My 800 EMA on the 15 minutes right there, and the fair value gap. So looking for a deep and solid pullback, not a deep one, but a solid pullback. Maybe you get back to 491. That would be probably be choice. Mm. There we got a minute and 54 seconds. I'm not suggesting that. Unless she was going to do that first touch off of that fair value gap. I don't see that. Minute 18 seconds. Hmm. Hmm. Well, in like 36 seconds, we about to get a new 5 minute candle. All right, so we got a 15-minute established. Now we're gonna wait for a 5 minute close above that level. Right now, I'm looking for a possible momentum type of play, going in with a light leverage. If it presents itself, let me slide this chart. Why would you log out?
Huh? Me?
No, not you.
I'm gonna sleep now.
That was interesting.
My next class starts at 11.
Yeah, I'm just still waiting. Remember, don't chase the cat.
Oh my gosh. And here you go. My leg.
Mm. This could be a bounce to the upside.
That being a class. Legendary.
Uh, that's not my strategy. No alert, so leave it alone. Doesn't matter how good it looks.
Daddy, holy. Maybe I was just thinking of something. I was thinking of your knee, and then I didn't go into it.
I won't blame you if you do, because the VWAP is sitting right there, right at the 466 level. All right, so we got 3 minutes left here. I think they want that J Pow candle so bad. You know what we're doing, kind of? It looks like. Let me see if it makes sense. That is what we're doing. Yes. Oh, you got your money? I won't blame you if you chill. Mm-hmm. All right, we might be getting a bounce here. I haven't got no alerts, no nothing yet, so I haven't taken anything yet. Okay.
Daddy, I won't start my class. I pressed played, but now
No, I don't have that on there.
I press play.
What I have
refresh,
is the.
I press play. Refresh.
Relax.
It's not working.
click join class.
Yeah, I know it did. I kept doing that. Finally, I did click join
Please.
class.
Sorry. So you say you're done. Paper trade is a perfectly fine thing. Mm-hmm. Okay. On how to enter, I think it was. I think that was the question. Yeah. Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I'm about to see you in like a few seconds because I didn't want to load up a option. Oh, yeah, this thing. You know what? I don't think I'm gonna do option. I think I'm gonna just do futures.
So that
All
will
right.
continue.
Gave it one shot on that. About $60.
Today I will continue reading the text and flying the
You going up?
text, the flying test. So I
All
can
right, this thing's
explain
gonna
the
go down.
settings, events,
Got a 5 minute close
and
below,
character development,
and we got the 5 minute
and
opening
the
range. All of that against
and
it right now.
learning tips. I know I got it when I
They're trying to step in right now.
successfully on my
As soon as it stops making higher highs, which is probably gonna be right here. You took it up, nice. Because I saw we closed outside this channel. That's why I was like, I don't think we're gonna do that. But you already know this market can do whatever it wants. So I think it came back to the bridge of EMAs. If we don't break, oh, we just broke through. I'm trying to make sure that it doesn't do any type of reversal. This is what the 5 minute looks like. It wants to come down. So if it showed me any signs of reversal, I'm probably going to take that one. Okay. No, it's fine. That's what you just keep practice your craft. Yeah. Ah, this thing is not holding anything. All right, I gave it two shots at it. So let me get out of sky. To the downside, but it's like they're still accumulating. So I think I'm gonna just wait for my 30 minute. Yeah. Yeah, they're toying with it. That's the problem that I had with that because I had a feeling this could happen. See if it reverses again here. right, we getting a W pattern here. I might have to take it on the. I think you can see it on the 1 minute. Kind of like got this neckline right there. So it looks like. All right, I'm up 330. I'm gonna take 200. I took 200. Kind of got to that strange. Kind of got to that stranger danger. Then they kind of. You could kind of see the fist fight. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm shocked that we're bouncing this far because we. You remember I was saying it looks like a channel, and you could kind of see the channel that it was forming. Let me go over to my MNQ on the rest of this because this break off the. Yeah, it's a long candle because that's that J Pow wick. We got 5 minutes until that minute that candle closes. So, but it is flirting with a pin bar. So I know that's what you're going with. Oliver Leyes, pin bar. Like a rocket. You know? Exactly. If this breaks this top again, I'm taking it again. All right, let's take one contract on micros. Probably gonna risk about $30. Yeah, and I'm just gonna see what it does with it. Uh, I had my trail stop on. I didn't even realize that.
30, 30, 12.
Oh, I just got triggered with a short just now. I should have just took it on it instead of taking it right here. Taking this 5 minute short. No short. Yeah. 5 second short. I should say. It might be sweeping for liquidity, but I'm gonna take that shot.
It's an American. It's in America.
As we're fighting with stranger danger, that's the true battle. There we go. All right, get all that buy side liquidity as people are starting to give it up. Oh, it says no. Damn, they're buying the dip a lot here.
A pod.
We got 2 minutes and 10 seconds. This is a real fist fight now. Uh huh. Yeah. I'm gonna see it through. I'm gonna see it through. what I'm gonna do. Because part of me wants to go ahead and reverse, but I'm just gonna hold on to it, and when it alerts me to be out, I'll be out. And just take the trade for what it presents in front of me. I'm not gonna get upset because normally when this type of setup happens, it does a massive move. Let's see if it breaks that pivot. Yeah, I'm still in the down. I'm still in the same down. No, no, no. Still in it. That's why I said I wanted to possibly reverse because if it takes off to the downside, then it won't look as much as a pin bar, but it started to look more and more like a pin bar. You know what? I'm gonna take my couple of dollars of L's here because in 30 seconds we're about to find out if it's gonna turn into a pin bar because I thought it was gonna because it looked like it was about to explode to the downside and it's way too risky. Yeah, that whole wick can be a support line. The problem is they took out all this buy side liquidity. That's why I'm looking at it kind of strange. All right, 10 o'clock candle. Let's see if yep, they liquidated the bears right there. Break the neckline and we'll be best friends. I'm taking the upside now. Okay. This is the one that's gonna break it because they just built up momentum off of this here. That's what I'm banking on. Right now, yeah, 5 minutes. Let's see if we could get that open and range breakout. That's what I'm looking for. That's the retest of the 500 level. Is there any buyers? Any takers?
Daddy, my teacher keeps hearing you. That's why I'm putting on my headphones. Daddy. I don't think Daddy can hear me.
Yep. 4 hour does not play. Alright. We got our build up. We liquidated the bears that tried to make that move. But I think they came up here and they're like, where is the sell side liquidity? There is none. Just trying to see what I'm willing to risk at this point. Yeah, I think I'm gonna risk that amount as we consolidate. Like the good thing about consolidation, you're gonna get the best price from the move when it finally extends. The question is, are you on the right side of the move? But the consolidation adds confusion. Uh huh. Is that $500 level? Yeah.
She felt to like she ate a pound of
Bears, get out
dust.
the way. There's a lot of bulls here.
Moon dust.
Knock knock.
No.
We're at the wall of the Bears, and we
Sounds
already
like
built up some momentum on some of the
it
time
sounds like
frames.
dirt.
Yeah, exactly. Okay. I'm still banking on this 15-minute pin
No,
bar that is
she
going to do
wants to
something
have her
stupid.
driver's test. It's like the flying test is the driving test. It's bothering her. She's very, very sad.
Oh, look at that smack.
Hmm.
Look at that smack they hit it with.
Not like shading and fundamentals. It's a can stop.
Uh huh. Yeah. Yeah, I saw a risk like $40 on it. Yeah, so I'm still up. I'm up $120. So I'm not too disappointed. And then the other one, I'm down $43. Yep, they were not letting this thing
But everybody fails the
get up there.
test. Worst thing have had ever happened to her.
Yeah, we're diddling in the middle right now. To be honest, I think nothing has nothing because we've been sideways. Yeah, that's terrible. That's terrible. Yeah, but it's going right into an order block. That's terrible. Now all ranges are created equal.
Drain.
They're trying to accumulate
Be
again.
drained.
Let's see if this one fails. Oh yeah, this one's failing. Oh, oh, oh. Sellers, get yourself out the way. This don't look good for them now. What? Where did this came from? Oh man. Uh oh. think there's sell side liquidity here.
They would
It's
be
trying.
upset.
If they don't get this current sell side liquidity that just stepped in and forced them to get out of their position, because someone just stepped in and tried to smack the hell out of this move up. They don't get this thing's gonna try to dump. Oh, they liquidated that. Get out the way. Get out the way, bears. Yep. 23 seconds until what? Oh, new 5 minute candle. 5 minute had wick with low.
Because she failed her flying test.
Yeah, this is just too much of a tiny micro movement for me to take this any serious. We might as well just wait for this consolidation to be over. Now it breaks. Now it breaks. All right, here comes the 5 minute open range. Let's stick with it. Let's not worry about spilled ticks. We're almost to the 50% of 19th. That's what I think is the issue we're having right now. I wouldn't suggest that, but if you think you found a spot,
Drained, drained, drained.
that's them trying to get that 5 minute opening range. All right, let's see how low they
Out
want
of
to get. I'm looking for reversal around here. Oh, you took it down. All right, nice. Just yeah, be careful for reversal.
yay! Can you hear?
Oh, damn, that 5 minute. It just
Hey,
triggered a
stop
short just now.
turning me up. Like, why are you behind me? Look from behind me.
I'm not even bothering you. But if you want me to bother you so bad.
You're ready.
It says choose all that apply. When you say choose all, what does that mean? That means what? What does that mean?
That means choose them all.
It's all of them, but
It means more than
One.
one. In this case, Miss Noble's going to give you a helping hand. I am going to tell you that there are three answers here, meaning you have to choose three answers in total. So I will read them to you, and you want to make sure that you are focused on the ones that show Luna's development to the plot. A. Luna feels devastated when she fails her test.
Whoa, what what just happened there?
B. Luna imagines a
They
headline
triggered the
about her
short
failure.
and then they bounced it. Oh, you gotta be kidding
Luna
me.
does not like flying.
Hey, they're hijacking my profits.
Or D. Luna's feelings of
Yeah, they
failure
took my
on the bus
profits.
ride home.
Ah, that.
Support
That's
events
what I said. These
and
micro
fulfill
moves
her
are
tasks.
freaking annoying.
Now you're just bothering me.
Why?
Because that was the first thing I was trying to do was
You're
that
bothering
bounce.
Dad.
Because it looked like we was gonna bounce off of there. Because look at that. Now they liquidated all. Okay, cool, no problem. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They liquidated the Bears, which which is what I thought they were going to do the first time because we are going to go to opening range. Bears are liquidated.
No, I need poop. My stomach. Sorry.
All right,
Can you please
let's check
focus
it
on your
out. I
class?
see some friends already in the chat that are telling me exactly which ones are correct. So let's check it out. So we have three answers. Now, which one does not make any sense? Is there an answer here that makes absolutely no sense? Unmute and tell us.
B. I mean C.
C does not like flying. C. Nope. Never. She never said that she doesn't like flying. Yeah, C.
Yeah. I mean, think about it, right? That wouldn't make sense that Luna does not like flying. If she had failed her flying test and she didn't like flying, she would be like, oh, well, no big deal, right? I don't even like flying.
Why would she even
But
take
she's
her
not
flying
feeling that way.
test?
She's actually feeling very, very disappointed. So that makes absolutely no sense there. Okay, good
I have a
eye.
kick
Good
that I'm
eye,
aiming
friends,
for.
friends.
See
So
if we
let's
can
see.
get
Did
up
you
there,
choose ABD?
and that'll probably be the
Amazing.
momentum that takes us on.
Celebrate your knowledge. Dun, dun. All right. So she is feeling devastated when she fails her test. She imagines that newspaper. Flying failure, right? And poor Luna and her feelings of failure on the bus ride home
Come on.
support those events, right? We start to develop new events in this story because she is riding on that bus. When a
All right, got some of my profits
it is
back.
going to now
We'll get
allow
some
for
room so that way
certain
others can get in, and I'll buy more at the opening range.
Last one.
Luna is now
Last
feeling
question right
I
now.
don't know what
I'm done
she
this.
found out. She
Come on, hold your water.
was not because she's on the bus. All right, friends, we're going to stop right here.
What you trying to do?
Why
Take
would
it off?
she?
Take it up.
Get your eye ready. Your dental diagnostic for reading. Make sure you get your 45 minutes.
I'm just looking for the opening range to break out.
Sure.
You didn't break out yet?
No, I didn't break out.
Zene!
Anybody's gonna step in here, perfect. And then we're gonna get our explosion after that. Let's go. Come on. These micro moves are so annoying. When I say so annoying, so annoying.
Go do what I told y'all to do since you're done with your class.
Yeah.
Open the door.
Or somebody, some college kids are playing volleyball and the ball actually hits your drink off your table. Like that annoying.
Got 300.
That too. That too. Let me take some more off the table, and I'm gonna buy myself my 7 back when we break out of the range. Let me come back to the 5 minute, because there should be nothing but pure sell side liquidity at that point. At least I got
We got to hold above the 45 minute.
at least I got some of my money back, because they did push me into the red. Now I'm back to positive. Yeah, I just took it off the fact that they liquidated the Bears on that one, Javi, because I was like, oh yeah, they really pissed the Bears off on that one. have to lower that leverage on.
I gave up
on
on elite.
okay, okay, come on, hold it. We got 56 seconds for them to hold this opening range. You couldn't hold the bear side. Oh,
We almost at the point 50.
I gotta at least take one. I gotta at least take one.
They're almost at the point 50.
We're going to the 6-1 way. We're going to 550. We are going to 550. Wait, what? I don't want shares. Wait.
I reject it.
Oh, I was even.
I told you.
No, not
They
that.
hit the point 50.
No, we didn't hit the point 50.
Hit the 45 minute 200.
I was giving myself some option contracts. And I'm about to. I'm about to exit this position because it looks like they're going to toy with it.
Jeff, mute for a second, please. Accident.
Oh Lord, I thought this had.
Alright, you okay?
It didn't even have my chart in the face. Look at that.
Slept?
Now my chart is in the screen. That is crazy.
No.
Because she stayed asleep, so
Oh, that's good.
she in and out of sleep, so I was able to
Yeah, nah, I'm letting YouTube go. Just give me a second. All right, YouTube. We did our thing. We did what we had to do. Got a nice little pop on there. Made about $245 in that pop. And I'll catch y'all on tomorrow. Yeah, have a great day. Appreciate y'all.